We made these countertops look better than new using epoxy. Old worn surfaces can be renewed with ease. Learn to customize color to any space, and here, the ocean was our inspiration. Sailing the space between charters trips from South Florida to the Bahamas, and we team with this YouTube channel to teach you step by step how to refinish and restore your old surfaces. Masking surrounding walls, cabinets, and floors keeps your project professional. Applying our bonding primer to existing surfaces ensures a long-term bond. Do-it-yourselfers, contractors, artists, and woodworkers love our epoxy. RVs, airplanes, and boats can be redefined in a weekend. Moving our metallics with heat and air creates custom reactions. The steps are simple. Prep your cabinets, bonding primer, choose your base color, and simply add your metallics. This recipe is defined, and we're going to teach you step by step just how simple it is to customize your countertops. We truly brought the ocean theme indoors. Using simple tools and techniques, complex results are easy to achieve. Our epoxy is heat resistant, scratch resistant, UV resistant. It's zero VOC, eco-friendly. There's no noxious fumes. It's simple to use, and do-it-yourselfers love it. Learn how to precisely place veins exactly where you want them in any color you choose. We're going to show you how to use your hands to create natural stone. Don't decide your design due to budget. This project was done for under $300. Scott and Holly learned step by step how to take their concept to complete. Learn valuable pro tips, including drip removal, how to properly mask. We're going to show you how to apply color to your edges to enhance the appearance between coats. Learn the tools of the trade and proper mixing techniques. Stone Coat Countertop Products is changing the way that we think about remodeling. Watch this video before you start your next project. We use our same epoxy the next day to apply a clear coat. This goes over the color coat to enhance it and protect it, and makes your project look like a sheet of glass. Our products are designed for the do-it-yourselfer. Successful results are simple. We're going to trowel, chop, and torch. We'll finish up with the gloved hand, smoothing out those horizontal surfaces. Removing the masking on this project revealed what we had made. Using the same techniques found in this video, you can customize any project by mixing and matching color and creating your own personal epoxy perfection. We couldn't be more thrilled with the outcome of this project. We had a blast with Scott and Holly from Sailing the Space Between. We will not soon forget our visit to South Florida. Here we go. Look at that. Look at the boat. I think we found it, Mitch. As seen on YouTube. Hey, what's up? Holly and Scott.
Mike.
What's up, Scott? How are you, man? You're always filming.
Usually, yes.
She's got a monkey.
What's the monkey's name?
Crescent Moon.
Crescent Moon.
I think Mitch and the monkey just became best friends.
Yep. And I probably resemble a gorilla to her a little bit.
You're higher up the food chain.
Yeah. So you guys have your own YouTube channel. I've seen it. Thanks for inviting us out here.
Thanks for coming.
We
We're really psyched to have you.
Oh, you guys are going to get some new countertops. I can't wait to see your boat. I can't wait. We're actually sleeping on the boat.
Yeah.
Actually,
What a
you
cool
each have
boat.
your own room.
Wow.
I've never been on a boat like this before.
Well,
We're about to sail the space between. Guys, if you haven't seen Sailing the Space Between, go check it out on YouTube. Stay tuned. Enjoy the video. Remember, when you subscribe to our channel, click on the red subscribe button and be sure to ring the bell so you get notified every time we have a new video. Thanks again. Guys, first step is the prep. How important is prep?
Very important.
Right? So when you're working on your boat and you're gonna do a project, you wanna protect what's already there. You guys have done a lot of projects on this thing already, haven't you?
Yep. And if we don't protect it, you're going to get me in all kinds of trouble.
All right, prior planning prevents poor performance. Let's prep this boat. So what we're going to do is we're going to mask this with a
first a blue painter's tape. That's going to be delicate on your high-end finishes. We don't want to then remove painter's tape after we're done with the project and have a messed up finish. So nice blue delicate surface painter's tape. Then we're going to go over that with our normal painter's plastic and really prep this kitchen to get it ready to pour. After that, we're going to sand with our sanding blocks. We'll wipe the dust and then we'll apply the bonding primer. Now, we talked about bonding primer, yes. The bonding primer really is the key on a non-porous surface. You're not going over wood here, we're going over solid surface. If you have tile, granite, marble, corian, quartz, anything like that that is a non-harboring bacteria, non-porous surface, you really got to apply that bonding primer so you get the long-term bond. That's what we're going to do right now. We're actually going to pop these cabinet doors off to make an easy masking opportunity, and it also protects these doors. We don't have a huge overhang. Just like on an RV, an airplane, a boat, these are compact and they're made to be lightweight in tight spaces, so you got to get creative on how you mask, but we're going to do it right now. You guys ready?
Do this.
All right, here we go. All right, I have never done stone coat countertops barefoot before.
Right.
And it didn't hurt that we lost our luggage, but needless to say, we're on the boat. You don't need them, right?
That's right. And in the top, are we sure we don't want it up either?
You ever used one of these before?
Yeah, but never on a countertop.
We're about to mess up your old countertop, right? 36 grit, we're gonna really rough this up. The only reason I got 36 grit, guys, usually just 60 grit on a random orbital, but because we're not gonna create a bunch of dust in this finished boat, which...
Well, we'd all get thrown off.
Yeah, Mrs. Holly would not like that. So we're gonna just 36 grit by hand, wipe the dust with acetone, and we're ready for bonding primer.
The label's upside down. Do it one more time.
Hey, Scott, you told me Scott told me we're the first ones you've ever allowed to work.
On my boat.
Because this is your baby, right?
Yep.
Are you nervous?
No.
You trust us with the baby?
Yeah.
All right, let's take care of the baby.
I'm good.
We're all prepped up? Got it all cleaned up? What do you guys think so far?
Oh my gosh.
You made me look bad.
You guys
You really made me
super
look bad.
meticulous in your
I had her convinced what prep was until she saw yours.
Bonding primer's complete. Was that hard?
No, that was a cakewalk.
Especially when you were doing it.
You know what was so cool is we straight up went snorkeling while the bonding primer dried.
It may or may not have happened. There's no proof.
Oh, you know, I think we needed airflow, so we had to get the boat moving.
What a great time we had out there. That was awesome. Oh.
How you want it?
You got this.
There.
The space between right here, baby.
So first time ever doing a countertop in a boat. Underway.
Underway. Yes, we're making history.
We are.
We're working while in motion. Absolutely awesome. We worked while snorkeling.
We were waiting for it to dry.
We had to steam ahead to let the paint dry.
Just long as I have fun. what would you like your counters to look like, or what's important to you?
I was trying to bring the ocean inside.
Okay, you like the ocean. What color's the ocean here in South Florida? What color?
want the Bahamas.
The Bahama Ocean. Okay, okay.
So a lot of seafoam, aqua
Gotcha.
texture.
Gotcha. You know what I like about some of our additives is you can adjust the color by mixing them together. You can also adjust the color by adding base and metallic, or base tint and base tint, or spray paint, and all these different things in conjunction with each other. They cause reactions, and the reactions somewhat fight each other or repel each other, which gives you these natural stone looks that just kind of happen easily. So what we'll do then is we're going to mix up some clear epoxy, then we'll add additives in our clear cups. And the reason we do that is so then we can add those separately and they don't all meld and make mud. We can then move them around.
Perfect.
All right.
You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Position only.
See how it starts to cloud up?
Yep.
So when we start to mix, it'll become clear again, okay?
Ooh, pretty.
It's cool, right?
Holy cow, look at that.
That was originally her favorite, and now she likes that one.
Now that's
Yeah.
definitely.
That's money right there, huh? I like to use a sponge here. Ah, strong like bull. Okay,
Save this one for.
that's what we're gonna push the epoxy around with, okay? That's our expensive tool, all right? So you like that the most? We're gonna put this as kind of your underlying color.
Were you good in finger painting class?
If you can't do this process with your eyes closed, it's too hard, right? So I tell people don't overthink it, because
do it, huh?
the reactions do it for you. I'm serious about that. It really does. Don't worry, all those colors will kind of come back for me and start creating some really neat effects. And then I'll add some of my spray paint and then do layers on top of that. Just knowing how the stuff works together, isn't that neat? I mean, that's what you see in stone. It's like little clear pieces of rock in there, you know? Yes. This is why we originally started filming ourselves, because we never remember how we do a recipe, you know?
That is a pretty color.
This looks great. Dang.
Painting it.
That's cool.
You don't want to leave a blob where it starts and stops, you know? You want to take it all the way. Now I'll move those lines a little bit with the torch, makes them look a little more real.
That is flipping fantastic. That's the coolest boat ever.
That looks great. I like the lines.
So let's talk at this point. When your customer starts slapping 5, you know you're getting better, right? You're getting close. But what do you like? What do you not like? Do you like the black that much in there? You like that? I like it because it contrasts it, or else it looks like too pastel, you know? And you see this is out of level quite a bit, so see how it's all sliding this direction? I think your counters are a lot better than this board is. So,
It's low in itself.
so know that it won't move as much, but it kind of helps you. It gives you that natural grain flow too. Do you like the blobs of white in there?
I love this.
Okay, nice, nice. The flowing, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks like a,
Yes.
Like a.
So we'll use the,
Ocean flow.
so that's happening because this is out of level. So what we'll do to create that where it is level is the heat gun.
Okay.
Because yeah, he's got one. Yep, yep. What would you change about it? And be honest, brutally honest.
I don't know, but it looks awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I love the veins.
Yeah,
I'll show.
I really like the way this stuff flows.
I'll show you. So we'll do that with the heat gun. See this right here? I don't like it because it's just one color, so let me add a little bit of color to that with white and black, and then it might look a little more real for us.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
You like that better when it does that? probably even just tap it a little bit in there. I think it looks more real that way. See how you integrate all that? It doesn't hide the color, but it doesn't look fake to me now. Do you like the teal, or you like the white lines better than the sea foam, or do you want them both?
I like them both.
Okay. This is sick.
Kind of looks like the ocean is hitting the shoreline, like right, you know how it kind of.
Yep. Doesn't it look like tropical storm from the top, like Doppler radar style? So now we got a recipe.
Yep.
So you can see the value of doing a sample.
Yeah.
You know, I started doing this with my clients.
You don't waste a lot of material.
No. No, and usually, you know, that's an art piece now.
That's gorgeous.
They may have done this a time, I think.
I'll get you
I am
guys.
so excited.
So we made a sample. What do you guys think of your sample?
Awesome.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I can't believe my counters are going to look like this.
You picked out your colors, and you liked our tropical storm recipe, and we really brought in the colors that you most liked, and this matches like some of your cushions and some of your accents on the boat.
Right.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So we got the sample board matched. You guys are now going to help me do the countertops. We believe in EDGE. Educate, demonstrate, guide, enable. You've been educated. Time to get rocking and rolling.
Let's do this.
You got this. You guys, pro tip, if you have a sanding sponge and it's too heavy a grit, get your disc. Now you have an automatic sanding block. We're going to mix for 2 minutes using a drill. We're going to slow it down and rub our drill on the bottom and the sides of the bucket, and then get your drill paddle right in the middle of your mixture and full speed ahead. Hold the bucket. You guys ready to help me mix these?
Yes.
All right, come mix away.
I get my color.
Guys, we got bright silver, real teal, Crater Lake blue, white base tint, pearl and diamond dust mixed together, and we're gonna throw a curveball because you want the blue luminescence, iridescence, bio what?
Bioluminescence.
And what is that? How does that work here?
Those are little critters that live in the water, and when you stir them up, they go out.
We're gonna put little critters that live in the water and stir them up, and they
Glow.
glow. All right, we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna move it around with a sponge, and we're gonna create tropical storm. Let's do it. You got this. Oh, you just ruined it.
Keep moving.
You just ruined it. Now that's good with that color. Switch to another color.
You're horrible. I love it. And then stay in.
Can I overlap?
Yeah, totally.
Shoot that. There you go.
Quando. Don't maul me. Like that?
Yep, perfect. That's exactly perfect. Just like that. Nice, perfect.
All right.
And do some of the last one.
The Mac Daddy.
Oh, look at that. See the sparkle in it? That's
Separate the green
sick.
bottom. That is awesome.
All right, so you saw how I pushed it around. You gonna go for it?
Sure. Go ahead.
Scott, why don't you, sometimes where it's hard, you can just grab it and just start painting it, but we need a little more. So let's add some colors back there and then move those around the same way. You guys are doing good. All right, use your sponge now and shove that back. Look at what it's doing right there. I just love it, man.
Mess with it.
I know, right? That's why you gotta just move it and it'll do its thing.
Do I want to go this way with this, or
Yeah, just close to the edge, but not over the edge.
like that?
Like that?
We'll just get close because we don't want to get it on the floor quite yet, because then we'll track it everywhere, right? Hello.
This is Chuck. Chuck. Mike.
Hello. We get asked all the time, Can I use a hairdryer instead of a heat gun or a torch? It's like a flathead screwdriver versus a lithium ion 20 volt DeWalt drill. Yeah, you can use it, but you might be working a little longer. That's a pro tip.
64 ounces again,
Oh, now it's on high. Now it actually works good now.
I feel like a finger paint. You guys like it?
That looks fantastic. Do you like the white lines in it?
Mouth is just...
Imagine they could just do this with paint and epoxy.
Wow.
You like it?
It's stunning. I mean, absolutely unbelievably stunning.
Have you ever seen epoxy countertops before? We've never done this on a boat before.
Looks like so far so good to me.
We're stoked. We love it.
They brought the ocean inside.
They did, they did.
Bioluminescence in your countertops only in South Florida or on stonecoatcountertops.com.
Really must have some working time because you don't seem worried at all.
Not a bit. I mean, these have been sitting.
Like I'm over here going, we need to cover this, we need to cover this.
You lose your working time when it heats up in the buckets, like so you could feel it, right?
It's warming.
Right. So this isn't good to leave it like this.
Gotcha.
If I got it out, I'm total, but I'm still good.
Right.
I'm still good. All right, here we go. Yeah, thank you. Teamwork makes the dream work.
There's that.
There's a paint stick over here.
There's the cover.
I like this.
I need epoxy in here. Oh, we should.
Oh my god, this looks so friggin' awesome! Like harpoon daily and nightly.
Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow.
The
Something.
kid don't play.
Singing Vanilla Ice.
Yes. You like it? You want to do something different?
Hands off.
I need some good audio.
I know, right? Now torch that. A little more. Get a little closer. Good.
Oh wow, look
There
at
you
that.
go. To you. Yeah, let it go.
Don't drop it.
I think that's cool. What do you think? I think that matches this now.
Yeah.
Do the same thing on this guy?
Yes.
Do we need to do something with this?
Good. Now do the other one on the vein, and then I'm going to tilt it. A little hotter. Yeah, good. done.
Make it round.
Boom. Boom.
Look at that.
That looks sick, right?
Will you look at that?
Because that makes us straight. So I put my veins in straight, and then I move them with air or tilting, and then it looks real.
That is wicked, man. Stupid. That is just crazy.
Do you think your buckets are near the heat gun that you have?
It's fine. I just
You did good heat. Like, look at that.
Me too. That was a.
I thought. Don't you touch that.
That is so cool. This is sick.
Yeah.
You got your faucet right here, right?
Yeah. So you're not
So
seeing
like,
it
you
either.
want to go like right here?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll push. I'm gonna add a little bit of that seafoam to it, and then we'll blow it out. It all matches. It all goes together. You did awesome, man. You did awesome.
Hell yeah. I learned from the best.
Love it, man. I'm so glad we came out here. What do you think, Luke?
You guys nailed it.
Mitch, you did so good. Thank you, buddy. That couldn't have gone smoother, in my opinion.
The diamond dust was I love this paint.
Oh, yeah.
I love everything. That is awesome.
I like how this almost looks clear, but
It looks
it's...
like it goes through, but it's
Yeah.
not. That's that
No.
silver.
Yeah. With
Do
that...
you need to heat those areas?
No, I mean,
No?
you could just touch it and...
I'm afraid to touch anything.
I'm not.
I know, I see that.
I love this.
Yes. And I see the veins. Mm-hmm. And that's that iridescence, right?
Mm-hmm. See this ring here?
I do.
We're just gonna break that up like so the eye doesn't see a ring. Now it won't, you know.
Right.
That's kind of what I'm looking for now. It's just anything that would bug you.
Man-made.
Yeah. We're going to remove this tape where it meets the epoxy and re-prep. I like to do that in between the color and the clear coat, and we'll be ready to apply that clear coat and remove those drips, and this thing's about wrapped up.
Time for this?
When you have a stowaway, aka a mosquito that gets into your top in South Florida, this is how you mitigate it.
I'm so amazed that you matched these so well, like having them rolled out into different areas.
Did you see when I put the leaf up there?
Yes.
Okay, what we're going to do now is just sand the surface with 220 grit, and we'll be ready to mix the clear epoxy and apply that using a 1/8 by 1/8 square notch trowel. We'll chop it with a brush and torch those bubbles out. Let's get started.
But I don't know if it's going to appear in the clear or not. I don't think it does.
I blended all these in. I added like the colors appropriate where those colors come in, and then I did some on the backsplash so to make it look better, you know, and I think this looks a lot better than just a plain edge.
Honing a surface shows less scratches. We sanded between coats, and this is what it looks like when it's honed. Check it out.
Boom. Hey guys, discover the products that will transform your kitchen at StoneCoatCountertops.com. Like fine wine, it gets better with time. Not really, it's a year shelf life. Curious George. Call anytime for free project support and we'll get you the answers you're searching for. We're going to use our 1/8 by 1/8 square notch trowel to apply the clear coat. This leaves the proper amount of epoxy on the surface. We've also put a bend in the trowel. That bend tells you the angle to use your trowel at. So when you trowel it out, don't get super tight because you're going to pull a lot more material off. You're going to keep it about at that angle, and that's going to leave the right amount of epoxy on the surface where you don't waste anything, but you leave enough for it to self-level perfectly. Another side note, when you're using your trowel and you're done, put it up on end and everything will run away from those teeth and you can use it over and over again. It's a multiple use tool. We can also scrape drips off using that edge right underneath that countertop. Prime your brush before you chop your clear. See how quickly that levels out when you pop those bubbles? It's like glass, you know. Guys, we had a blast these last couple days. It's been awesome here on this boat. We've learned so much. Have you guys learned anything? Anything stand out to you?
Yeah. I mean, you guys have put together a product that just blows me away. Number one, it does what it says it's going to do in the videos.
Right on.
Number two, you spent so much time in formulating your chemicals and getting all your stuff to work right that it does what you say it's going to do. I mean, it's amazing. Then the countertops are phenomenal.
Oh, thank you so much. You know, it was so fun seeing you guys learn how to do it. You guys all jumped in and we all worked 4 people in that tight space and it all came together like an orchestra. Yeah. Thank you guys, man.
Thank you. This has just been amazing.
You know, what I learned, biggest takeaway of the day is Stone Coat Countertops is so easy, a monkey can do it. Guys, what was your biggest takeaway? Let us know in the comments below. Mitch, how was your time here, brother?
I loved it. This boat is amazing. I've never slept on a boat. Those countertops look like you're flying over the ocean looking down. I got to kick it with a monkey.
Guys, South Florida has been fantastic. We visited the Florida Everglades and we went deep sea snorkeling. We rode scooters we had no business being on, and we flew indoors. Heck, we even got to play with a monkey. We hope you enjoyed this video. Guys, we love it when you give us a thumbs up, and especially when you share this video with your friends. That really helps us out, and we appreciate your support. I want to say a big thank you to Scott and Holly from Sailing the Space Between. If you're looking for an adventure of your life, you go check them out and you book a tour, because that boat is flat out awesome. Guys, we had so much fun matching the waters in the Bahamas. Scott and Holly, they live right here in South Florida. They chose our recipe, Tropical Storm, and it fit their boat and their decor just perfectly. Our website has many multiple recipes to choose from, with step-by-step instructions guiding you to an epoxy project that will blow your mind. Visit us on our Facebook group at Coat Countertop Insiders. There's so many fresh ideas being shared constantly. It's a community of creators to help you take your epoxy project to the next level. Guys, thank you again, and remember, until the next video, you got this. You got this. You guys did a phenomenal job. Your first time ever using our product. Look like pros. So you win our You Got This award. We'll send that to you when we get home.
Thank you.
Yes,
Awesome.
right on. Right on. I'll give you a hug.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, you got this.
They definitely got this.
You got this. Joe Dirt, get in here, bro.
Your representative.
You're looking filming. You're film mode.
The countertops are done. They look absolutely phenomenal.
Thank
I could
you.
not have even imagined it looking any better. So I'm going to give you guys, as a small token of our appreciation, some Sailing the Space Between.
Oh,
yeah.
These are yours?
That's the boat.
Ooh, that's the boat. This is going in the podcast room. This is awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
Visit us at StoneCoatCountertops.com.
Then we realized there was a large amount of
These animals
people
out there.
that they got them as pets thinking, monkey's cool pet, I'm gonna get one. Well, it's a 35-year commitment of,
Right.
you know, working with an
Dealing
animal.
with a 3-year-old.
Yes,
Right.
for the rest of
That is extremely acrobatic, right?
Yes, I can get into anything. We ended up starting a primate rehabilitation sanctuary, basically, where we would take
Wow.
in unwanted pets and people realize, hey, this isn't what I signed up for.
Wow.
But also train people that think they want a monkey, and we would let them work with them and say, is this really
Most
for
of
you?
them.
Yeah.
Right.
Went the other direction after about a week.
Well, education's important. I think what you guys are doing is awesome, and I have absolutely fallen in love with Crescent. Thanks for sharing her with us, and we appreciate you guys having the heart you do. Awesome.